I was really excited by a professor when I was in college. His name was Dr. Alan Spector, and he's a researcher in neuroscience at the University of Florida. It was very interesting to make the connection between how art and design and the way we experience it is actually very scientific and rooted in the brain. And I actually got to do some presentations for his laboratory at different conferences, and I think I really came out of my shell getting to talk about that topic. What I loved about it most was learning about the experimental process, and my constant love for art and design has always been informed by my love for science. So I went back to grad school for architecture eventually and sort of integrate the two in my approach to everything. Architecture specifically is a very rigorous educational process. And so don't be afraid to devote your time to something that you really love, despite messages you may be getting about what girls should be doing with their time. We introduce these professions to girls, and sometimes we get camps where there are all boys that initially sign up, and then we get those few girls that also sign up to these engineering camps, and we get to really celebrate and promote them. There's a lot of branding and messaging saying that girls shouldn't be builders, they shouldn't be makers. Toolkits are not just for boys. At schools, students are introduced to different topics individually, math, science, art, and they learn them abstractly and academically. Here at the Kohl's Design Lab, we try to introduce kids to professions that integrate all of those topics, like structural engineering or architecture, and we try to do it in a way that's really accessible. Through project-based learning, mostly. We try to emphasize that these professions are highly creative and can be very artistic. Design is experimental and full of trial and error. And that's the big theme that we try to drive home. And it's the reason why the Design Lab is here in Discovery World, the Science and Technology Center.